Hello everyone and welcome back to Penkitten Plays Banished Colonial Charter Journey 1.7, and we're back to the starving town of Jamestown. I have a newfound appreciation for all the death and destruction that's been going on recently, because back during the colonial period, it was not uncommon to have many of the people that you know and love die very quickly. There was, I believe, a 50% child mortality rate at the worst of times. So it actually makes sense from a realistic standpoint to have so many people die, to have so many, especially children, die. This is a harsh environment, and even the real Jamestown have a period of intense starvation. But either way, we got our job, so let's go. We're looking very bad for food. It's the middle of winter and we're very low. But I've been building more of these farms in the middle of town, so they'll be able to work fairly alright. If we build them close, but they should be able to live, work, and store the food where people need the food. Unlike the farther away, like this dense orchard or this... Oh, I need to put grapes in here. Yeah, grapes. Grapes, boy. Grape boy. Oh hey, that needs to be built. Like, this is a really, really far off farm here. It's not going to produce a whole lot, even if Barnell is working in it. Ooh, hey, it's chicken fence again now. That one person working there? Food limit, work. I think this is going to make eggs. Also makes some sense, considering that the animals we have are leghorns. Makes sense to have chickens. Got person working there, person working there. Need to make sure all the available farms are being worked. It's important to me. This is going to produce in a few years. It's not really that important. The cherries are coming up. Being worked. Being worked. Being worked. Being worked. Being worked. It's important. Like, they'll be worked, but I don't think that they're going to be picked up all that easily, which is unfortunate. We have this barn here that'll help, but other than that, it's a decent walk to get from their houses to over there. A merchant has arrived. Well, sir. You are selling rope, marble, and gemstone. Let's get some rope, I suppose. No point in not getting rope. Oh, no. Goddamn, no. I want you to sell 2 of them. Yes, the resource merchant. What can I get from you? Ooh, we can buy muskets. I kind of like that. Just for the idea of getting a musket from the trader. However, if I put in a special order, he won't bring random things, and I might just want him to bring random things. You be gone, sir. How are things looking? It's late spring. Our farms are looking okay. This is not going to be prepared in time. This needs more wood. What are our builders working on? Huh, fences. Okay. You gotta look nice. If it doesn't look nice, what are you even doing with yourself? I kinda like how this worked out, because we have this barn here, and it comes up right into the field. This is rather scenic. Who works? Nobody lives in this house yet, so I'm guessing it will be this farmer. Simple chickpea farmer. Like out here, this guy is never around, Barnell. He is never around to actually tend to his crops, so this is going to be a really poor harvest from him. As for these, I'm not sure if they're going to be any better. Food is always going to be a concern, but we are keeping things okay at the moment. how is the herbalist doing? She's providing for everyone, that's good. Plenty of herbs. Everybody likes to come here to get served. I think having that herbalist back is really helping with people not dying. We are currently out of food. Middle of summer. Oh, some nomads. Well, you're gonna tank our economy, but we need to take in all settlers. Allow them. All settlers will be ours. This doesn't seem to use anything, so yeah, I think that's just gonna keep producing us eggs. It's a very nice thing to have. Ooh, I think this crop field is actually going to be pretty good for us. There's storage not far away. There's a home right next to it. I think that'll be fine. As for our harvest, let's see. You got plenty of random food bits, so you... Oh, he's running away. Barnell, don't be a little bitch. Get back to your work. You need to make the foods. We have 6 homeless. And as always, when we have homeless, we need to build more shanties. Bring this breed back down. I believe we already have a lot of homes being built, just in random places. Like this home, and this home. What are people working on? They're cutting down trees. If you say so. Work on this house here. 2 and 0. Suppose we can spend some time to get some houses up in the city itself. City proper. What kind of houses should I use? More wooden houses? Line of wooden houses. I believe I'm still using the country roads. Maybe behind those houses some rustics. Out here. It's an idea. Put something there if I wanted to. Something like a well, perhaps? Autosave. Yeah, I'm thinking a road as well. Maybe in back near the cemetery? We'll just leave that open for now. Four 30 graves. We could use another church by the looks of it. Perhaps down here? Chapel. Seems a bit excessive. Mini church. A bit too small. Small chapel. That could work. Use all of our stone to actually build something useful. Come off the boat here. It's really congested. Holy shit, old church. Now that would be a feat. Perhaps when we get over 100 people, I'll build that. But for right now, parish houses are probably just going to do just fine. Yeah, how about right in front of this well? Parish church. Oh, that's nice too. Ooh. Colonial chapel. I like that. Huh? Nobody's working this. Where are you? Get to work. What you doing with your life? We could really do with a boarding house. Perhaps this old boarding house? This would definitely work in with the shanty town over here. Way to put it, though. Use some of these tiny shacks. What was it I was using to make these shanties? Which is in here? It's a very simple hut. They're actually a bit bigger than the tiny houses, but they can be put just about anywhere. Boom, boom, boom. Homelessness will still be a problem. This thing almost built? It is. Putting down resources there. I like that that lined up. I have a feeling they just start building shanties just about anywhere. So, if we come in here, start thinking of some shanties just, yeah, right up out there. What's the problem with homelessness? Huh. That's an interesting frame. Building things in town is so much easier. Oh, it's already harvest season. I hope they get around to it. Something else that's really hampering our success is the fact that we're only producing these rough tools. Ah shit, they're the wrong designs. You know what, I think I'm gonna have to fix this. Be right back, because this is annoying. Alright, I'm back. I fixed it. We're good now. We good fam. Also, in that time, we collected about 2,000 food from our harvest, which isn't all that great, but it should be enough to last us through the year. I think, with all the farms we've built, we might have just pulled through this starving time. And let's see what we got here. We got a lot of food, hey. And I can sell all my worthless shit, so let's buy these peaches. Let's buy these Georgia peaches. A merchant from Georgia. Rackleen, the food merchant from Georgia. That is you now. Let's buy everything you got. We're gonna eat good tonight. It's early winter and we need to feast. We can sell all this worthless furniture. Well, actually very, very worthful furniture. Get rid of these feathers. Need initiative. Let's use the 20 of our fur from our lovely fur traders. Maybe 22. And then throw in some bone meal. You deserve a treat. Let's do it, yeah. No. We can order a lot of stuff from here. But, you know, as long as you come, I'm fine with that, Rackleen. Go back to Georgia and get us some good stuff. Now then, with that out of the way, with our farm starting to be built, everything seems to be going just fine. Oh hey, look at that. Okay, chickpeas. Chickpeas are good to us. Make more chickpeas. Also, I was playing around with the debug tool. I finally made these wooden fences because I don't think they can just be made. At least I really don't know. Also, I really like these. These angled buildings. I think they are an underutilized component of this game. well, this mod. If I put something there, could I add onto it? I don't know if I can. Make another part of this. Get a house. Nah, I'll just leave it like that for now. Either way, now that the starving is over, now that we have, in some way, in some fashion, gotten out of that starvation rut, I think we can actually go back to starting some education. To any new child born after this point. Other than that, we've been building through a lot of stuff. That's not to say that we don't have so many projects to build. 183 projects. Goddamn. So I said in earlier parts that we were building these fences because we had heard rumors of natives in the area. And townspeople were afraid, but the traders, our fur trappers, they were interested. They're interested in some trading opportunities. So I need to find a place to trade with. Far enough away from the actual settlement and the river settlement so that the settlers don't get upset. We're close enough that we can still get resources to them. And I think over here by the duck blinds, perhaps all the way out here, might be too far. Let's just see how it works. If we were to put, say, a native trader out here, what would that look like? We would certainly be far enough away. Put one of those out there, but say maybe 2 shacks. My dogs are barking up a storm. Someone just answered the house. Well, I'm gonna die. Add in a food cellar to one of them. Maybe to both of them. Food cellars so they can have food and whatnot. Actually, a food cellar. They would not get the food. I wish there was just a general cellar that I could put stuff in. Where is that building? 'Cause those are the shacks. Put a lean-to right over here. Tentacle lean-to is just a couple boxes. Put that there. That would take resources from us and trade them with the natives and then get resources back. I like that. Let's try to connect this up. Beep. And way up. Connect to over here with the settlement. Yep, there we go. A very, very long way to go. Basically, if they have any needs, they're just gonna die. It needs to almost operate as its own settlement. So let's get some mini buildings. Like a mini herbalist. Mini herbalist. What else? Some food production would be nice. I think, yeah, they would definitely fish, even though it's a non-connected lake. It's not connected by any rivers. So while I don't think that there would be any fish in here, maybe we can say there's an underground brook or something. Or we can just add another duck blind instead. It just needs to be food, any food. Where's that dank blind? There it is, duck blind. Local duck blind, good. Going to need food. Tree production from a mini forester. Something to cut. A mini chopper. In general, this is designed to work by itself. to be separate from everything else because it's a long way to walk. We want to trade with these natives. We don't want attacks like the actual Jamestown did. We don't want to be attacked. So we got food. We could probably do with a gatherer, a mini gatherer. Beep. Other than that, just needs to go. Let's check back in the main town. These walls are finally being finished. We can finally put it behind us. Oh, and look at this little gate. Look at it. Yeah, colonial walls. It feels good to not die. Either way, I think I'm going to make a cut here. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!